It's a proverb. And if you are Ohaneze and you should understand the proverb. You are saying that you bring someone. Is someone Ekpa the problem? Is someone Ekpa causing the insecurity in Nigeria? 21 commander that was murdered in Borno State. Is this someone? You know, I want to take this matter, this case, one after the other. Are you hearing me? Yes, Ngozi Ordeal or Ordeal have already spoken that PM said that she should stand and defend Biafra. Yes, I love that, and I want her to stand because of that. It's like this matter is like the matter when a man is dying. He drop a message, please do not fail me. And when he drop that message, see what I want you to do for me. As long as you live, and he give up, and he die, he pass out the ghost. That is the same message, the kind of message that this thing looks like. So Ngozi Ordeal should be able to understand the meaning and the gravity. You understand? How concord this kind of message look like. So let her stand up, and I will continue to support her. I will continue to back her up, put in prayer. Yeah, that God will strengthen her, that she will not fail. She will achieve the goal. She will not play like other people. She will not betray us. Just like Ogekere and Co. The way they betray their master. Just like Judas Iscariot. The way he betrayed his own master. Just as the Jews and the other group betrayed their own master. Just as Uwazurike and Co. dumped me and dumped others. Ordeal, this is a very huge tax committed in your hand, and God will give you strength to carry it to the end. But there is another thing I want to say to everyone. I said this thing before, that even Simon Ekpa drop today, another person will pick it up. I said this thing last year. I said this thing last year. And now, what is going on? Simon Ekpa is no more. Who is now in action? Ngozi Ordeal. Even if Ngozi Ordeal drops today, somebody else will still pick it up. It is a spirit. On a faith. Biafra must stay. Biafra must come to stay, because it has already stand in the realm of the spirit. And they come to what Ohaneze Ndigbo have said. Those cultural group that organize themselves in one place, form themselves, and they are using that forum to collect money from Nigerian government. No problem. That are pleading that Tinubu should do everything to bring Simon Ekpa here. You know, thank God they are Ohaneze Ndigbo that we understand this proverb. Onye na mambe ebe mmiri si bidoro nwawe ya agakwa ama mgbe ọ ga-akwụsị. And ebe ọ ga-akwụsị. Ọma agakwa ama mgbe ọ ga-amari ya wee ruo. It's a proverb. And if you are Ohaneze Ndigbo, you should understand the proverb. You are saying that you bring someone. Is Simon Ekpa the problem? Is Simon Ekpa causing the insecurity in Nigeria? 21 commander that was murdered in Borno State. Is this Simon Ekpa? The man that was murdered in Yoruba land that prompted Igboho. Is this Simon Ekpa that provoked Igboho? Sunday Igboho. Is this Simon Ekpa? I am asking. Is this Simon Ekpa that say even when if there is mass in Nnamdi Kanu, that insecurity will not stop in Igbo land? Is this Simon Ekpa? Who are the people practicing and carrying out this criminalism? Who are they? You do not talk about them, because both of you are better of the same feather. Ohaneze Ndigbo, you people are part of the criminals. You people are, yes, they are the one behind all the insecurity in Nigeria.
Is it because
I want to remind you now.
But they are standing for you guys.
They are not standing for us, they are standing for themselves. Listen to me. Don't you see Afanifere? When they hold the mighty Allah, don't you see how Ariwa and the Northern group, others, how they move? So they are not standing for us, they are standing for themselves. Okay? So they are the one. I want to tell before you cut me off. In 2023, when they were saying that Atiku wanted to Obi the camp from PDP to LP Labour Party. There were Atiku was looking for another Igbo man that he will use as the deputy or as vice rather. Ohaneze, the same Ohaneze in Igbo, do you know what they said? They said that no Igbo man should serve as a vice. You forget that any Igbo man who does that, that they will send unknown government to that person. Then what does that tell you? That means they are part of the people that are criminals in this country. They are the ones sponsoring the insecurity in Nigeria. They are part of it. That statement they make shows to you and I they are working together with Sorudo and Co. And they are the ones responsible for the insecurity in Nigeria, especially in that southeast. So they should let Simon Ekpa alone. After Simon Ekpa is no longer this. Simon Ekpa, according to them, is already in the worst prison according to them in Leiti, Finland. How come they are still mentioning his name?
They say it was one that started all this, the mayhem there in the southeast.
Point of correction. Let me tell you this, because it is too obvious that in Africa, especially in Nigeria, no wonder people, the gray hair people doesn't have respect again. No wonder those that call themselves elders in Nigeria, they don't have authority in their tongue. They have lost their respect, they have lost their authority. Do you know why? Before, when an elderly person who have gray hair open mouth and speak, you see that thing happen. But today, it doesn't happen again. Why? Because they have sold it off. It doesn't have regard, it doesn't have respect again. What prompted Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to form ECN? In case they forget, was it not the killings in the southeast? Not just in the southeast, in Nigeria as a whole, by the Fulanis. They kill both in Yoruba, they kill in the north, which they are still killing. You forget the mass burial of Benue, 70 in 60 a day. They are burying Benue in the regime of autumn. Have you forgotten that you are mentioning Simon Ekpa? That was what prompted Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to form ECN, Eastern Security Network. Is that also? How come it becomes Simon Ekpa? They leave the people that started this, that carry out this evil. You are pointing a evil finger on an innocent person. Ohaneze ndị Igbo, God will judge all of you. That's my message and my final word for you people. God will judge them because they call themselves an elderly people. You refuse to say the truth the way it is. There was nothing like ECM before in Nigeria, or was there? There was nothing like ECM before. There was nothing like Amateku in Nigeria before. We don't have such a group or any vigilante or such before. But it was as a result of the killings of the Fulanis that prompted both to Yorubas by Atere Doru to form Amateku. Is that not so? They form Amateku. Even them in the east there now remember to form Ebubago. And that was what led Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to form ECN. So why Ohaneze ndị Igbo now, the elders that see the truth and turn it upside down, why are they lying?
But they said they need to back Tinubu.
Before they were back.
They said they need to back Tinubu for 2027. What is your take on that?
Yes, they have their right. It is their opinion to back and to support whosoever they want to support. Yes, no be a person they support criminal, no be person they support thief, no be person they support rape, no be people they come back together to do who in the night. And they're no group of men. So they have their right, it is their choice, and that is their opinion, and that one concerns them. It doesn't concern me. So they can choose anybody they want to support, they can support anybody. I am not against who they want to support, and it doesn't concern me. I have no business with that. But my own concern is that I am standing for Biafra. I stand for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and Simon Ekpa. And let Ojukwu, the blessed memory, I will not forget it. I won't forget them. All hail Biafra. Thank you.
The ex-wife of our prime minister that came up that they use against the Biafran COS, Ngozi Orabueze, to make her look down on her, to lie. The whole thing is backfiring on them. It's backfiring on them. Very soon, all these things, the truth shall prevail. And those that lied, those that they use against this struggle, against our prime minister, all of them will bow down, and they will go and hide in shame to the Finnish government as well. We keep saying it in this platform. All your dirty deals or plan with Nigeria against our prime minister will never work for you. We are demanding the release of our prime minister, Simon Ekpa, who your government have been detained getting to 2 months. We want him to release. All the propagandas, lies that you are listening to the Nigerian government to detain our leader, Simon Ekpa, will not work. It will not work. All our enemies, they will all fail. They will bow down at the end of the whole thing. All my great and wonderful Biafrans, lovers of freedom all over the world, you're welcome back. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, depending on your location. Yes, they have all failed, and they will continue to fail. Every of their propaganda, every of their lies, their deceit to discredit our prime minister, to lie, everything they have tried, it has backfired on them. Our prime minister is winning. All the lies they cooked up, from the using his ex-wife, from the Nigeria media, from Finland, all of them, they have failed. Like we said, they will continue to fail until the last day. Our prime minister will be out very soon. All these their lies. Now you can see they've got no other option. They have lost ideas of propaganda, all the lies, because they have come up with so many lies. They have come up with so many things to discredit our prime minister, to discredit our COS, to discredit the Biafran government in exile. They have come up with so many things, but it's not working for them. It's not working for them. We are stronger and stronger every time they come up with their propaganda. So my brothers and sisters, we must stand firm. All these things that is happening right now, they will soon fade away. Everything that they are cooking up, all the lies, propaganda, they will all fail. We keep saying this. The ex-wife of our prime minister that came up, that they use against the Biafran COS, Ngozi Orabueze, to make her look down on her, to lie. The whole thing is backfiring on them. It's backfiring on them. Very soon, all these things, the truth shall prevail. And those that lied, those that they use against this struggle, against our prime minister, all of them will bow down, and they will go and hide in shame. I'm telling you, they will all be exposed. And if you look right now, all their plans, all their propaganda, all their lies, there is not working for them. It's not doing anything. It's not shaking the Biafran Republic government in exile. It's not shaking the COS, Ngozi Orabueze. It's not. We stand with her, Gidibam. We said it before, and we continue saying it, that The only day that we will stop supporting Ngozi, Dr. Ngozi Orabueze, is the day Mazi Simon Ekpa will come out and announce himself that yes, Ngozi is no more COS, or Ngozi is no more part of this Biafra government. That's the only day Biafrans will stop supporting her. But for now, all the lies they came up with the ex-wife of our prime minister, whatever they planned, nobody is listening to them. Nobody is paying attention to their lies. We must remain resolute and focus on Biafra freedom, on Biafra nation. To the Finnish government as well, we keep saying it in this platform, all your dirty deals or plan with Nigeria against our prime minister will never work for you. We are demanding the release of our prime minister, Simon Ekpa, who your government have been detained getting to 2 months. We want him to release all the propagandas, lies that you are listening to the Nigerian government to detain our leader, Simon Ekpa, will not work. It will not work. All our enemies, they will all fail. They will bow down at the end of the whole thing. We must keep on demanding for his release until your government listen to us and do the needful. Simon Ekpa was exercising his rights for the freedom of his people, Biafrans. He has not committed any offense known to the law. In Finland, as Finland citizen, he is not related or a leader or have link to any terrorist organization whatsoever. So his detention up till now, it's something that we Biafrans are calling for your explanation. Because detaining him up till now, since he was arrested, has no meaning at all. So we are seeking for his release immediately from where he's being kept. That's what Biafrans are requesting and asking for his release. As for those that are supporting what the Finland government are doing, this message to all of you there. As far as you are behind or supporting the detention of our prime minister, you will never have it on your way. Good things will not come on your way. Because prime minister is innocent of the accusation, of the lies, propaganda coming from the Nigerian government. So all these things that is happening right now, they must one day, very soon, come to pass. And Biafra will stand as a nation. So right now, my people, we must stand firm, keep supporting our COS, keep backing her for the wonderful job she's doing and she has been doing since the detention of our Prime Minister Simon Ekpa. Like I said before, all their lies, their propaganda against this government, against COS, against Prime Minister, they will all fail. They can use whatever they want to use to discredit COS or this government. It will never work for them. It will never work for them. And like I said before as well, all their lies and propaganda, they have nothing else to show. Because they don't finish all their lies. So they've got nothing else. So what they're doing right now, you go to social media, what some of them are doing right now is just cheap propaganda, lies they are coming up with which has no ground at all. So they come up with these cheap lies, like I said, and it has no meaning at all. So Biafran government, led by a prime minister and the chief of staff, Ngozi Orabueze, is the only government that we recognize right now. Thank you, my people. Leave your comment. God bless you all. Bye.
Simon Ekpa, because I don't actually understand what is going on. Because by now, Simon Ekpa is supposed to have been freed. Because the 6 men that was caught together with him have been interrogated and they have been freed, discharged and acquitted without any charges. So if you do not have any evidence against those ones, it is the high time and it is the right time, the same time altogether, for them to look into this matter. Because the thing has become a game of politics. The system of Nigeria, which we never expected the Finnish land government, to be playing in their land, because they are not Nigeria. Because we see Nigeria as a country who never tell themselves the truth and they are not ready for one. But we don't see Finland as such. So it is time that ICC and the ICJ to look into, and the UN to look into that matter and to come for an intervention of the freedom of Simon Ekpa. Because I don't actually understand what is going on. Because by now, Simon Ekpa is supposed to have been freed. Because the 6 men that was caught together with him have been interrogated and they have been freed, discharged and acquitted without any charges. So if you do not have any evidence against those ones, and Nigeria has submitted a document that lacks merit, and they have submitted another one again, all lacks merit, why are you still holding him? And you yourself, you have done your own research and discovered that this young man did not commit what he was accused of. Why are you still keeping him? So it is the high time, and I'm happy for what Orabueze is doing. She is doing it diplomatically, moving from one place to the other, touching and visiting and meeting the people that are necessary, the needful. You understand? So that the world will be aware of what is going on. Because the same thing was what played against Mazen Namdekanu. The same thing now coming. The relationship they don't have with the Finland. Okay, they want to use Simon Ekpa now to have a relationship. Is it Simon Ekpa that chased them before, that divided them before? What stopped Finland from not having an embassy here in Nigeria? So why is it that they want to use my brother now to have a relationship? Now we divide them before. The same thing will push them away. Now the same thing will pursue them again. Are you hearing me? So I love what is going on, and let it not just be a message. And let it not be, I'm coming and you did not come. I want the ICC to attend, not just speaking. Let them act. I want ICJ to act, not speaking. I believe in action. It is the high time the UN to stand up to do the needful as the UN that people know them to be. You understand? So that is why what is happening, I'm hearing now. I am happy, but I need action. I need legal action, because these people, they have their rules and regulations, they have their own constitution. And which I know, according to their own constitution, Simon Ekpa has not violated it. Yes, Simon Ekpa have never violated their own constitution. Why wouldn't they stand up? If what the young man was doing was in accordance, in agreement, according to the law, why can't they stand up and do the needful? So let them rise. Tell them, I'm telling them now, let them rise and do the needful. Enough is enough. This nonsense should stop. It shouldn't continue. Why I'm saying this, let's forget the fact that it's happening to Biafra now, or Simon Ekpa. A day is coming, another time is coming, another country will still come up that they want to go in some countries. Mark my word, countries will still come up that they want to go. You understand? How many are the churches? The little Esa, and they break out. They were, when they have their freedom, they were about 250,000 in population. If 250,000 can have a nation, Biafra is more than millions. We are over 50 millions. So we are entitled. When Eritrea have their own independence, they are only about 12,000. And this I'm telling you is about 25 years ago. There were just about 12,000 in population. They have Eritrea as a nation. So why is it that they are finding it difficult to look into the matter that matters to me? And that matter that matters to me is Biafra. That matter that matters to me is Ekpa. The matter that matters to me is Mazen Namdekano. And all the Biafrans, Nigeria is holding into captive against the UN law, against the ICC, against this ICJN law. That is what we are talking about, against the EU law.